Hey there, Teacher Fit Teachers. It's Coach Gina here, and I'm going to be taking you through your core workout for today. You do need a light weight for your workout today. If you don't have one, can I recommend a bottle of water, a can of some sort, something to give you a little bit of resistance, because we are going to be doing a wood chop row today. And yes, you absolutely can do it without the weight, but I would like you to try to have a little bit of resistance in your workout for today. But if you have nothing on hand, I will show you the option without the weight. All right, that being said, I'm going to get you through your warm-up. I'll talk you through everything you need to know about your workout for today, including showing you each exercise so you know exactly what to expect. We'll take a short break and then we'll jump right on into it. So I know on core day, we usually do our whole warm-up on the floor, but I just mentioned that wood chop row, and I actually would like to warm up with it today. So you guys get a little chance to practice it. What I'd like you to do is take a wide stance with your feet, toes pointed out, shoulders down. You're going to bend your right knee a whole bunch here, and then you're going to take the weight towards that knee, and we're going to shift our weight into the opposite leg, driving elbow up. Come with me. So drive and back down. Let's do that again. Drive the elbow up. Good. As you can see, I'm bending my knees as I'm crossing the body. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just come back to that wide stance. Switch hands. Left leg. Bend it a whole bunch. Bring that weight down, and then we drive that elbow up. Good. Brace your core. Shoulders fall into the back pocket here. Bend the knee as you switch sides, pushing into the heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you're going to do that exact exercise in your workout today. Now, let's take it on down to the ground. All right, team, you can put that weight over to the side, knees up over the hip. Look, I want you to lift your shoulders, reach for the feet. We're going to open and close. Open and close. I call this a C crunch. So as you crunch up, look through the knees, driving rib cage toward the hip. Fingertips reach for the shoe. Light tuck on that chin. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Walk your heels a little closer to your butt. Palms are up into a bridge, and down. Up into a bridge, and down. We're gonna add on. Up into a bridge, knees open, knees close, and down. Do that again. Up into a bridge, knees open, knees close, and down. Warming up inner, outer thighs here. Good. Up, open, in, down. If you have a resistance band, this is a fabulous place to add it in. Lift, open, close. Let's do one more. Lift, open, close, and down. Good job. We're gonna flip it over. We're gonna do a bird dog. So, shoulder over the elbow, knees under the hip, out, in, in. As you extend your leg, I want you to squeeze your butt. Good. Out, in, in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going into Superman. So what I'd like for you to do is come down flat on your stomach. We're going to lift the arms and the feet off of the mat. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Again, squeezing your butt. You know I can't stop talking about your butt. Squeeze it. No one else will if you don't. Big squeeze. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're not done yet. I want you to flip it over, back onto your back. Pick up your weight as an option only. Lie down, weight comes over the head. We're gonna lift, pulse, 2, 3, and then bring that weight over your head. Weight comes up, lift, 2, 3, bring that head down and the arms come to the ears. Elbows come to the ears. 3, 2, 1. Good team. Let's do one more time. Ready? Lift the weight. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. All right, go ahead, grab the back of your legs, stand it on up. Roll out those shoulders for me, and reverse. And that is your warm-up. Okay, let's talk about your workout. It is a HIIT-inspired workout today. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We have 5 exercises, and we will go through them 4 times. It's about a 20-minute workout today. Good news, you have to count nothing. Makes me so happy. Counting is so hard for me. For all you math teachers out there, maybe you can send me like help. Send help. All right, so 45, 15, 5 exercises, 4 rounds, 20 minutes. Your first exercise, you're gonna come down into that tabletop position. So I'm gonna call it a prone kick up. I think they're also called something else. So if you have a different name for it, I'd love to hear it. Anyhow, brace your core, neutral spine. You're actually going to bend your knee, send your heel up toward the ceiling, bring it back in, alternating the leg. Now, we talked about our butt a whole lot already. Why stop now? You have to squeeze your butt. Squeeze, 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 and then back down. All right, so I'm looking for an active glute squeeze and a tight core here. If I were with you and I came and I pushed on you, you would not fall over because your core is tightly holding you in that position. All right, second exercise, you're gonna be on your back. You're gonna take your fingertips to your temple. It's a cross crawl. So up, cross, center, down, up, cross, center, down. Drive rib cage to hip, drive elbow to knee, come back to the middle and down. Lots of options here, guys. Up, toe tap, center, and down. Or you drop the legs all together. Up, cross, center, and down. So you can see, you can take that at a lot of different levels. All right, and then round 3 and 4 is that wood chop row on each side. So I don't really care what leg you start on. I will probably always be starting on this side. So right knee bends a whole lot. We did it in the warm up. You're gonna bring the weight towards your knee. You can see my left leg is straight. As I drive across the body and drive my elbow up, I then straighten the opposite leg and bend the opposite leg. Down, up, and then on the next round, it's just the other side. If you don't have a weight, down, up. Please don't leave out the row, even if you don't have a weight, okay? So even without that weight, you're still driving that elbow high, getting the back activated. All right, last one. Weight optional is a V-up. On your V-up, elbow comes over the head. I want you to push your back into the ground, brace your core, and then a V-up is just making a V with the body, lifting shoulders up off of the mat, reaching that weight or your hands toward the shin, and then back down. Option, no weight. Option, bend the knee, okay? So again, lots of different levels there to get you through. 45 seconds in exercise land is a long time. Be careful of your back, okay? Pay attention. If your back is talking to you, you gotta listen to what it has to say, okay? And we'll talk about that more throughout the workout. All right, so if you have a weight, a bottle of water, a can of some sort, grab that. If you don't, no problem. I'll show you the non-weighted options. Grab a sip of water. Meet me back here. We're gonna slay this. See you in a few. All right, team, welcome back to your workout. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Starting with that prone leg kick up, onto all fours, neutral spine, alternating, starting now. Lift up that sole of your shoe to the ceiling, alternating the legs. This is a non-rotational move, so please make sure that your hip and chest are staying square to the mat. Big squeeze on the glute, tightly brace the core, long straight spine. Good, notice my back does not change. Staying long and straight as I kick that leg up. My butt is on fire. 5 seconds. Almost there, guys. And time. All right, cross crawl is next. Flip onto your back. Fingertips come to the temple. We lift, cross, center down. I'll show you all 3 levels. On the bell and go. So lift, cross, center, down. Drive the rib cage to the hip. Cross the body. Come back to the center. Lower. Lift, cross, center, down. Option, instead of taking the leg out straight, lift, tap the toe, center, down. Lift, tap, center, down. Final option, lift, cross, center, down. Up, cross, center, and down. So you have lots of options there. You choose the one that works the best in your body. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest it out. All right, team. Wood chop row is next. Let's take a wide stance. Bend your right knee. Weight comes to that knee. We drive elbow high. So cross the body. Elbow goes straight up toward the ceiling. I want you to actually think about driving that shoulder blade in toward the spine. Option without the weight looks the same. Still bending the knee every single time. Make sure you're bracing your core, shoulders are down. That outside arm is working to stabilize you. Push into the heels and brace hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we just have to do the other side. So give yourself a second. Realign yourself if you need to. Left knee, we'll bend it a lot. Bring that weight to the left knee. Other arm out to stabilize and drive. How's everybody doing out there? Good. I love standing core work because in life, how often are we picking something up off the floor and putting it up into a kitchen shelf? What did we just do? A wood chop row, right? So this helps to make us stronger in everything that we do. Elbow drives high, push in those heels. Good, less than 10 seconds to go. Breathe and brace. 3, 2, time. All right, team, onto the floor. We have that V up, with or without the weight. If you have a bottle of water or a can, why not use it here, right? Bring it over the head. All right, team, drive up. Notice that my butt and my back are staying on the floor at all times. I'm aiming my weight toward the shin, and as I lower, I'm still keeping the butt and the back on that mat. If you're struggling to keep the butt and the back on the mat, bend the knees and come down. Also, you can drop the weight and see if that helps with keeping the butt and the back down. We talk about this a lot in Teacher Fit. Form comes before everything else. So if you find yourself having to take an option, that's a good thing. That means that you're putting the safety of your body first, and that's what we want you to do. All right, team, great job. Let's flip it on over. We are back into prone alternating kick up. So let's, oh, Siri's listening to me. Let's take shoulder over elbow, nice brace of the core. We kick that leg up, sole of the shoe towards the ceiling. Is that the sole of your shoe or is that the heel of your shoe? Either way, the bottom of your shoe is going to go towards the ceiling. These are the things that I think about, you guys, after I'm done taping. I'm like, was that the sole of the shoe? Did I say the right thing? Shoulder over elbow, brace that core, knee under the hip. Good. If you're just beginning and this feels like a lot to you, tap out, come in, tap out, come in, but you don't get out of squeezing your butt. Squeeze tight and come back. So if you're new to Teacher Fit and this is challenging, take that option, okay? We always have options for you. Let's flip onto the back into a cross crawl. Fingertips come to the temple, lift, cross. I'll show you all your levels again. Ready, go. Lift, cross, center, and down. Lift, cross, center, and down. Long spine, elbow to knee, back in the center, and down. Watch your next option. Lift, tap the foot, back to center, and lower. You can also speed this up, or you can slow it down, whatever works in your body. Final option today, lift, cross, center, down. Lift, cross, center, and down. So you choose whatever works in your body today. All right, gang, that's time. Standing on up, wood chop row, weight if you have it. Give me a nice wide stance here. Bend the right knee a whole bunch and drive that weight to the right knee and then drive that weight up. I don't know if this is true, but I feel like this would be like starting the biggest lawnmower ever, right? Like boom, pull it up. Option without the weight, right here. Drive that elbow up high. Very important here, guys, you have to bend your knees. Do not do what I'm doing now, but without bending the knees, we're just getting a spinal rotation, no bueno. So bend those knees. All right, other side. Catch your breath, those are hard. Keep that wide stance. Bend the opposite knee. That other leg is straight. Weight comes to that knee. Outside arm helps with balance. Go. So again, so important to bend those knees, brace that core, slide those shoulder blades back. No weight, no problem. Good. Tuck those shoulders down. Tall chest. Push into your heels. Drive your elbow high. And time. All right, onto the ground. Flat. Weight or not. Legs out. If you're using the weight, bring it over the head. Otherwise, arms come overhead. Ready, go. Lift and lower. Now, let's talk about gravity. So when you're here, I want you to fight gravity to come down. Can you make it a 4 count down? Lift, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. If you're bending the knees, you can still make it a 4 count down. Remember what we talked about on the last round? Back should never lift up off of that ground, guys. Keep everything connected. Long legs, reach, and lower without the weight. Looks exactly the same. And time. So think about the difference of how it feels when you lower down versus when you let those legs quickly fall down. All right, so Back into prone leg kick up, shoulder over elbow. Here we go. Again, make sure we're not opening up to the side, okay? Chest and hips stay square. Tightly brace down the core. Push the floor away. And then squeeze your butt, lifting that shoe up toward the ceiling. Back down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Option, tap, come back, right? And time. Cross crawl. Flip it onto your back. Fingertips come to the temple. All right, team, you know your options. Pick whichever one you want. Up, tuck the chin, rib cage drives toward the hip, cross, center, down. Now we talked about slowing this down or speeding it up. Which do you think is harder? Slowing it down is going to make it harder. So if that straight leg option is still easy, try to slow down, hold back to center and lower, right? I don't want you rushing through it, but you can pick up the pace a little, maybe work up a sweat a little, get that heart rate up, but never compromise form, ever. All right, time. Beautiful work. We have our wood chop row. With or without the weight. Take a wide stance. Bend the right knee. Weight comes toward that knee. And we drive up. You know, the option without the weight looks exactly the same. Still working obliques, still working the legs, shoulders still back. What about the booty? Always squeeze it. When you have the chance, always squeeze your butt. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Time. You can shake out those legs a little. What we do to one side, we must do to the other. Legs out, switch hands, left leg, ready, go. Option without that weight. All right, that's time. Onto the floor, V-ups. Oops. If you're using that weight, bring it over the head. All right, team, let's do this. Let's practice fighting gravity. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach. 4, 3, 2, without the weight, bent knees. Up, slow, slow, slow. You can also have the weight with bent knees. Don't rush it down, that's my point. As you crunch up, rib cage driving toward the hip, getting that weight towards the shin, and then slowly lowering. Boom. All right, you guys, last round of work. Can you believe that? We're already here. Prone kick up. Booty work. Make that booty work. All right, here we go. Shoulder over the elbow, brace your core, neutral spine, up, down, up, and down. Once again, tap, together, tap, together. If you need a modification, if for any reason this work is going into your low back, first things first, I would check your neutral spine, brace your core a little harder. Second thing second, then I would take that tap and work on strengthening the core that way before you continue on. All right, that's time. Flip it onto your back, cross crawl. All right, team, finish strong. Last time through all of these exercises, let's make every single rep count. All right, ready? Go. So we come center, we cross the body, we come center and down. Lift, cross, center, and down. Lift, cross, center, and down. Light tuck on that chin. You know your options. Take whatever you need to finish this nice and strong. Working into the obliques here. Transverse abdominis. Ten seconds to go. Are you breathing? Check on that breath. Time. Beautiful, team. All right, wood chop, row. How you doing? Feeling good and strong? Excited that we're almost done? All right, grab that weight. Wide stance here. Bend the right knee and then drive it out. Elbow drives high, up toward that ceiling. When you drive that elbow up, think about rotating your shoulder blade toward the spine to really work this upper back area. Really good for that area. And time. Go ahead, shake it out. Wide stance. We finish the other side. Check in with your navel. Drive toward the spine. Make sure you switch hands. All right, team, let's go. Bend the opposite knee and drive. Option no weight. Do you guys cringe every time I do that? Because I do. I'm like, oh gosh, don't hit my foot. It didn't hit it, luckily, at all. Good, drive that elbow up. Bend that knee. Got about 15 seconds left. Core tight. Push through the heel. Time. All right, gang. This is it. We finished with these V-ups. How do you feel? I hope you feel amazing. I hope you feel proud. All right, ready? Last 45 seconds of work. Go. Do not let your legs flop down. Slow, 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 slow. Up you go. Down slow. Option if it's hurting your back. We've done a lot of core work already today. If your back is starting to become fatigued, I really want to encourage you to take this option. Bend the knees, okay? Good, brace your core hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, you did it. Good. All right, let me just have you stay there on the floor for a sec. Let's just start by taking our feet together, leaning inward a little, stretching out the hips. Good. And then roll out the shoulders. Beautiful. All right, team. We are going to flip it over into a child's pose, stretching out the back. Walk the fingers out. Just breathe. From here, go ahead into tabletop, tuck the toes, up into downward dog. Oh, my quad. Well, actually, it's my calves, not my quads. Maybe you feel your calves too. Let's walk the dog a little bit here. Bend those knees forward. Good. All right, team, come on back down into child's pose. Reach your fingertips out, out, out. All right, from here, lie down flat onto your stomach. Elbows tuck in close to the body. Feet are gonna stay on the ground. I want you to lift up. Good. I'm looking at you, but your gaze should be forward. Okay, so you're just lifting up, arms pushing into the ground. Gaze goes upwards. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, drop that down. Back into child's pose. Good, come back down onto your stomach. Elbows tuck in. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, back into child's pose, last time. Back onto your tummy, elbows in, and then last time here, lifting up. Get a nice stretch through that back. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop that down, come on up. Let's come back into where we started our stretch today. Feet together, lean forward slightly, stretch out those hips and inner thighs. Nicely done, you guys. You completed your core workout. I'm, as always, so proud of you. Keep up the good work. Keep showing up. Keep putting yourself as a priority. All right, team. I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.